Hey there, happy gardeners. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if it's your first time here. I'm Fionuala. I live and garden in Zone 9B, a little outside of Petaluma, in beautiful Northern California. It is towards the end of May now. I've got my summer garden almost going, but when the soil has warmed up enough for your summer veggie garden, it's also time to think about summer annuals. Right now, we're down in the pollinator garden here at Cottage Gardens of Petaluma. If you've never been here, it's down towards the bottom of the hill, and we have some permanent pollinator-friendly plants such as roses, Verbena bonariensis, tagetes, that's that Mexican marigold, I'll show you, and this gorgeous teucrium that is absolutely amazing and just about to burst into bloom. Alongside the permanent perennial pollinator-friendly plants, there is a whole bunch of summer annuals that pollinators absolutely adore. So it's time to get them planted. Come along. So if you're wondering what kind of annual summer blooming plants the pollinators love, you got sunflowers. But if you're doing sunflowers, make sure you pick the kind that are not grown just for florists. You want the ones that actually do have pollen, not the pollen-free ones. And we grow a whole ton of them here for you. Another thing that pollinators absolutely adore are zinnias. You've also got cosmos, marigolds. Oh, there are so many things for you. So we're going to plant them and get this garden full of big, tall sunflowers. Oh, one more really important one. It's called Mexican sunflower. It's not actually a sunflower. Tithonia rotundifolia is its botanical name. Monarchs absolutely adore that plant. So we're going to be planting some of those too. Let's talk a little bit first, before I plant the annuals, about my permanent residence down here in the pollinator garden. This lavender right here is about to burst into bloom. Seems a little early, seeing as what it's still just end of May, but Grosso doesn't seem to think so. As you can see, it's all budded up. You can see the blue already. Pollinators are going to be so happy. Right here, another one of my permanent plants is one of the milkweeds. It's the narrow-leaf milkweed, Asclepias fascicularis. Hasn't started blooming yet, but this is one of the permanent residents that I really like. Something I wanted to point out, though, it doesn't actually harm it, but if you have any milkweed growing in your yard, you're going to notice that aphids absolutely love it. So tonight, I'm going to release some ladybugs down here. This brings me to another one of our permanent residents of the pollinators, butterflies in particular absolutely love. This is Verbena bonariensis. Brazilian vervain is another word for it. And as you can see, it is taller than me and it's so pretty. One of the great things about this is that it self-seeds. So you can see a few of them have popped up directly in the path. I will probably be taking some of them out once they finish blooming. But in the meantime, we get to enjoy it. The pollinators get to enjoy it. Absolutely gorgeous. And over here, we've got Mexican marigold. Tagetes lemoni. Oh my goodness. I love the fragrance of it. A lot of people hate it, but I really love it. It reminds me of summer, it makes me really happy, and it blooms like crazy all summer long into fall, and the pollinators really like it too. Now roses, you might be surprised to find out that roses are a really great pollinator plant. This one here is Coco Loco, kind of fully double, but the pollinators do find their way right in there. The bees love it. Over here we've got a white rose that is a little more open-faced, allowing the pollinators to get right in there and get the pollen that they want from the center of the bloom. This plant here, I really love it. Hasn't started blooming yet, but I'm beginning to see some buds on it. It's more of a real summer and fall bloomer. It's a teucrium, Teucrium botanicum. Big rounded bush that's going to produce these beautiful little blooms, little plumes of blooms, I should say. I'm sorry, I got distracted by a bee that was just so pretty. Anyway, so Teucrium botanicum, it's one of the germanders, absolutely great plant. Here we have another lavender. Cute as can be, already blooming. This one is Thumbelina Lee. It's a real short grower, but as you can see, its size does not affect its flowering ability. And this is covered in blooms. It only gets this tall, 12 inches to 16 inches tall max, but look at all the flowers on it. If you can only grow lavender in a container, this is a really great choice. But yeah, blooms like crazy. And then another one of our permanent pollinator plants is this absolutely stunning big flowering tobacco. You can see bees are up there just having a wonderful time right now. This one comes through the winter just fine. It's got to be 16, 20 feet tall, and from South America. I really love it. This one is perfume white, another great flowering tobacco that the hummingbirds and other pollinators love. Oh, here's another Teucrium botanicum. You can see the buds on it. It's going to be blooming any second now. Gorgeous, gorgeous plant. But I still have lots of places at the back to plant some big giant sunflowers, and I'm going to fill in any remaining gap with zinnias and marigolds and cosmos and any other summer blooming, heat-loving annual that I know that the pollinators love. So let's get going. The soil needs prepping. I'm going to be digging in some compost, some soil booster. I'm going to give everybody a little bit of fertilizer too to get them really going. I'm going to make sure that they're irrigated. Then I'm going to stand back and watch them grow. So last summer I did a video all about this pollinator garden. You can find that link right here. Have a look, see what it looks like in a couple of months' time, basically. But the best thing you can do is come visit us at Cottage Gardens. Watch the progressive. Watch as the sunflowers get big and tall, and the cosmos and the zinnias and marigolds start blooming. There are so many ways that you can make your edible garden more pollinator friendly, simply by letting your basil just flower. You know, bees, native bees, honeybees, everybody loves basil. Or letting a brassica go to flower. It's unbelievable when a cabbage or a mustard or a kale just starts flowering. They can be covered in bees. So basil, brassicas, borage, sunflowers, calendula, some of your herbs too. Like this is hyssop, incredibly pollinator friendly. And the more pollinators you get into your vegetable garden, the more vegetables you're going to have, the more fruit you're going to have in your orchard. It's a really, really good idea to encourage pollinators in your edible garden. I have prepped the soil already. It's nice and rich. I even mixed in some fertilizer ahead of time. I'm going to weed to make sure the weeds aren't robbing the nutrients I just put in. And I popped a little marigold right here. This spot here is crying out for a zinnia. It's going to be really, really pretty. Butterflies absolutely love zinnias. So it's so nice to put these flowers exactly where you're going to see them and watch the butterflies come flocking. My irrigation is in place to make sure it's going to be well watered. Okay, a week or two has passed since I first planted these plants in my pollinator garden down here, and you can see this cosmos already has buds on it. Before you know it, it's going to open up and the pollinators will come flocking. I got a little bit of a head start with these marigolds here. We had a 6-pack of marigolds that had no name on it, and about 2 weeks ago I planted these. They are so bright and cheerful. I absolutely love them. So there you have it. Planting annual pollinator favorites is so easy. Just find yourself a sunny patch in your garden. Always planting in multiples really, really helps because it gives the pollinators like more of a mass of blooms to see, and it really makes them stop their flyovers and stop and have a look. So plant a mass of sunflowers or a mass of marigolds or a mass of cosmos and zinnias, and the pollinators will be so, so happy. Now for all of these annuals that I'm talking about, they are summer-loving, heat-loving annuals. So they're going to want 8 hours of sun a day. Of course, you're going to want to irrigate them. Here in Northern California, we get no rain between April and October. And for your plants to thrive, they will need some irrigation. other than that, just walk on through, enjoy your garden, keep the weeds away, and enjoy watching the pollinators come visit. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like it if you did, share it, have fun planting up your garden for the pollinators, and yeah, follow me on Facebook, Instagram. Better yet, come on in and visit Cottage Gardens anytime, and happy gardening.